Alright, we're going to get this thing here started. And going back to the thrash because I want to get it done quick if I can. So, let me just make sure all my shit is rolling. And I'll get out the this next fun project. Yeah, here we go. So, went to a meetup last weekend, and Blind Assassin was there, and he handed off a couple boxes. So I've got two things on my desk right now. If you've noticed, this one I built, I think on Monday. And here, I'll get the box out so it stops focusing on that. But yeah, so I built this bad boy on Monday, and that's an OSA V2, about as OEM as I could make it. And you know, just threw a few of these resin party caps on it just the other day, just to give it a little bit of pop, because it was all, you know, flat black, and it was cool looking. But you know, I figured just a little bit of little something there isn't you know, isn't too bad. So put the little Goofy Turtle guy on there, put the little winged cap, and then, you know, had a couple spares, so threw those on there as well. But yeah, I don't know, maybe Neko Tato's been rubbing off on me all the various gold things. But that's yesterday. Well, you know, Monday. Today is actually another fun one. So this BA also brought down, and I left the top taped, so it's a commission build, so I'm going to be passing this off to somebody. But this one is a Minne. So let me grab my gloves real quick, because it is a, you know, PC, and like I said, it's a commission build, so I want to keep it all, you know, nice and fancy looking for homeboy I'm building it for. But yeah, let me grab some gloves and tell my dog to get the hell out of here, and we'll get to it. All right. Hey, what's up, O2 to Zone? Welcome. So yeah, I'm just about to bust into the box here. I cut the bottom of it open so that I could. I wanted to do just a little bit of prep work. Actually, it's a build with RGB components. So I took the RGB components and gave them a little bit of that little slippy in there. So they've been cured with 3 layers of RO59 and you know, several days ago, and are you know, rocking and ready to go. So yeah, let's get into this box. All right. So first thing, I applaud BA. He does a good job packing these things. I mean, you know, with what people are spending on them, it's nice to know that, you know, when it shows up, it should be all in one piece. So yeah, I'm gonna set this aside for just a second, because he told me, yeah, he told me he was gonna send some goodies, and so these aren't part of the build, because it's an RGB build. But this is interesting. So, all right. So are these all? Yeah. So these look to be entirely high pro housings. Hey, fuck off, bud. Sorry, my dog is like deciding to scratch his back on this chair and bugging the hell out of me. Hey, what's up, BA? So yeah, I was just digging into this box. So kind of, you know, showed off. I threw a few little, you know, new caps on here to kind of give it some pop. But God, I hate how my camera focuses. But yeah, so I was just digging into the box, seeing what the goodie bags were. So I don't know if this is a full-size worth or what we got going here, but a bunch of high pro, looks like housings and sliders. So I've been thinking of if I get a whatchamacallit, if I get a freaking another Plato plate made, I've thought about actually doing a build with high pro housings, high pro caps, unsilenced, just like go whole hog. Like if Real Force, you know, and HHKB back in the day would have made, you know, an actual high pro, you know, HHKB, and what it would have been like. So I'm sure it'll be noisy and annoying, but fuck it. these look like 55-gram domes, and I'm guessing some of my very favorites there, some 60-gram carats. So 104 UG. Okay, nice, nice. Hell yeah. Well, that answers that. So thank you for these. That is those always are appreciated. I will definitely find something to throw that in. And these are kind of interesting. So, not everybody's seen these. These are the alpha sheets out of an RGB. So yeah, I'm going to just pull one of these out because they're kind of cool actually. So, you've got your standard, nicely rounded cup rubber domes there. But you've also got, the normal side cutouts for, screws and for mount points. You've also got the cutout down here for the RGB. And so that is one nice thing that, they gave them to you in like these, 2 alpha sheets, kind of like how the new PBB dome sheets are coming. But yeah, so that is like a whole bag of these. So, timing is kind of funny, ain't it? So just the other day, I feel like Sip, I don't know if he either successfully or unsuccessfully trolled Conical. He posted an RGB HHKB design that he was brainstorming, and people went ape for it. So, if you haven't been in Conical, you haven't seen it or heard it, you heard it here first. Sipulot is actually working on an RGB HHKB. So yeah, good timing, BA. And if you want some back, if you want to end up building one of the sit boards, I'm happy to send you some of those back. But I'm looking forward to putting those to use whenever, in the fullness of time. So yeah, so those are all very much appreciated. I don't think any of that has anything to do with the build, but I just wanted to do a little unboxing since I rarely get to spring that kind of shit on people. So yeah, thank you, BA. That is cool. That'll be fun. The real excitement, though, is what's in this nice, very, very padded, very, taped down, put together setup. So you also have housing slider stabs if you need those one day. Yeah, so I have a full-size RGB. It is my, hidden Topre shame because that was one of the... It wasn't the first board I modded as far as EC goes, but it was an early one, and I did not do a great job on it. So, yeah, I thought I might harvest that someday, but I kind of want to redeem myself and actually mod it and make it not suck. So if I don't end up harvesting it, I may I may get in contact with you again. I'm sure we'll talk. Okay, so I just want to make sure I don't drop anything. All right, let's set this aside first. Because, yeah, so this is, alright, so we have a hardware kit. Looks like similar setup with, as the OSA V2 that you've got, standoffs with kind of the smaller, shorter, come on, camera, silver screw, and then as well as the shorter black screws, and you've got the full-length screws that I assume just go through to the plate. But I am, I'm glad I got to build the OSA V2 and kind of go through the paces with that. Alright, so we got feed, we got stickers, looks like full hard, man, there's a lot of feet. Okay, so I guess just in case, O-rings. So yeah, we got all sorts of fun stuff. This is going to be a cool build. And this is also the first 40 I've ever done. So that's another thing I'm kind of excited about. I'm looking at these pieces and it's like, in my big freaking hands, they just look so tiny. What is this? Keyboard made for ants. All right, RGB3U. So yeah, let's okay. Let's just take let's get the hardware kits and stuff. Okay, so it was sold as pretty much a full kit, and that's exciting. What up, ELH? Welcome, dude. Good to see you. So it comes with, because it was sold as an RGB kit, it comes with a full set of RGB housings. I was pointing these out earlier. I did, RO59 here, so I got these little slidey boys. See that just nice little glisten that, if you actually touch it, it doesn't come off. It's kind of cool. So got the RO59 sliders. Looks like the strips, which explains why there's 8 million alpha sheets in that box over there. Them nice shiny. Kind of that gold OEM ring, or spring, I mean. And then these are kind of fun. So one of the things that's different with the RGB is their sliders are way different. They're kind of these like plate mounty clip-in, dealios with actual MX, because RGB was all MX. And it looks like, I'm assuming because it's a 3U spacebar, these are some custom wires here. So yeah, I'm really stoked. I haven't messed with those in a hot minute, but yeah, those will be fun to put together. Oh, and you cut the domes to be exact. You don't need to cut a single... Texas, baby. Like, I tell you what, man. The boards I've got from you, the boards I've got from Chan. Like, man. Y'all do it upright. I tell you. Like, no tomfoolery here. Okay, so I do, yeah. It's like unwrapping a present. I'm going to try to do this. Well, it's not like he's going to get done wrapping again. The plate's going to be in the... Yeah, I don't really need to take care so much. I was like, man, I kind of want to wrap it all back up, but I'm assembling it. It's not getting it the way it came. All right. Nice. Hell yeah. Nice. Yeah, let me... All right. That's freaking cute. I'm assuming this way, or am I... Yeah, okay, there's the indents. Yeah, so... Alright, so, yeah, cool. So it's like double space bar with these 3U's, so the little clip-in stabs just pop right on in there. And then, yeah, it's just a whole mess of... Okay, and they are... So it looks like half are north-facing, half are south-facing. Yeah, isn't that nice? Like, look at that plate. Seriously, BA. I don't know who you work with, but man, give him my, give him the 2 thumbs up, because it is a really, really nice looking plate. I'm looking forward to start popping stuff in and making it happen. So yeah, I'm curious how, alright, so yeah, plate we have, PCB, and once again, BA in his, just consummate professionalism, hit me up and was like, yo, here's the file, here's the thing. He like pre-staged me for, all potentiality. So I think we're gonna have a real good time building this one up, getting it flashed up, getting it rocking. And it's only 40 keys, so like, shoot, dude, I think of how quickly I can blaze through like an HHKB build. I got this. All right. So yeah, there you go. Look at that. That is adorable. Like, that is legitimately cute as fuck. And it's, I don't even have to mess with, cables. Like, this is gonna be, yeah, I'm stoked. It's like a little chocolate bar. It looks like a, I kind of want to eat it or something. It's adorable. So yeah, so this is great. And you do have like various, I guess, some little options. Yeah, I guess the plates are, okay, I see. So if you want to go like big wide space bar, yeah, that's cool. But the plate is uni-layout, so it's not like you can like mess around too much without a Dremel tool and, hope and prayer. Alright. I'm going to set this aside for now, but I am going to, I'm going to flash it before we put it in. Okay, there's the reset button. Actually, you know what? Let me get this out of the way. And yeah, let me just go ahead and flash this thing now while I've got it out. And we can just make this really easy on myself. So, yeah, hold up. Okay. I'm trying to remember which one of these is plugged into what. Oh, shit. Keyboard plugged in? I should probably put this away. I'm going to move this real quick. Sorry. That's, as far as decent keyboards go. Check out my fingerprints. Fucking love these things. Alright. Excuse me. So yeah, let's give this little reset button a little pushy push. Yeah, I just want to get that out of there. I don't want, like knock it over and drop it on something or whatever the fuck. That would be unfortunate. Because that is, of all things that keyboard is, light is not one of them. Come on, plug it. Okay, did that come up like it's supposed to? Alright, device connected. Let me find that Viktus Minne? Was it Minne? I'm trying to remember how you told me to. Booyah! Alright, flashed. So, men. The men. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Alright, let me, Oh, there you go. I see a matrix. So let me fire up Via, and then I'll bring it up on the screen here, and we'll just take a look at it real quick. Okay, Viktus Minne by Minne. All right. Whoa, that's cute. That's real freaking cute. Hold on. Can I show this off? Where's my dang old browser capture? Why? Yes. Okay. All right. There we go. So let's see. Key tester. Oh, duh. I have gloves on. I'm just curious. I just want to try something real quick. This is gonna be funny. All right. And sorry guys, if you don't care for Power Trip, or yeah, I'm listening to Power Trip right now. That's too bad, because I came from Thrash and Tony, and he wasn't playing Thrash. I was like, dude, can't be having that. So yeah, I had to throw some Thrash on, just to make it right. And you know, I figure this will let me get through these builds a little bit quicker. All right, I just want to see if this. And sorry for what I'm doing. I actually just am taking a dome and a spring over the sensor, and cool. All right. So this thing has a programmed layout. So that's what I wanted to check real quick. We're good to go there. Now I'm gonna just kind of wrap it back up for now and set it aside, because we got some work to do before we really get to play around with that too much. Use the tongue. Yeah, no. I'm if it were my board, you know, if you've been a fan of my stream, you've seen me lick a keyboard or two, but I'm not gonna lick a commission board. Not in front of the camera. Don't worry about it. All right. Now where were we? Where did I put my little slicey guy? I swear. Alright. So yeah, let's very gently take a look at what we got here. So, okay. Oh, and I'm so sorry. I just realized I've still got my frickin' Alright. Yeah, sorry. Let me do that again. Alright, rewind. I'll fix that in post. So and here it comes. Damn, look at that. That's cute. Like, BA, come on. Like, I'll bet that dude knows how to, like, fold a flat sheet, like, you know, to a bed, too. That's impressive. Look at that. Alright. I'll get this out of the way. And this I'm excited about. It's so tiny. It's so cute. Oh, yeah. Come on, camera. Don't let me know. Look at that. That purple. That's, yeah. It's so small. It's so very small. Yeah. That's freaking awesome. And it's, like, it's got heft, and it's back weight. Like, it's interesting how it feels in the hand. But yeah, it's like, dude, you can, like grip it. Yeah, that's nice. I like this. I never thought, man, y'all got me thinking about these 40s, dude. I don't know, man. Like, whoops, I just knocked my shit out of the way. Yeah, alright. I'm an HHKB guy, don't get me wrong. 60 keys is where I feel most comfortable, but Like, since starting to play around with that other thing, like, dude, it's this thing is cute, man. Yeah, good work. All right. So, yeah, no worry, BA. I'm sorry. I'm not even paying as much attention to chat as I should, but apparently BA had to take a step away. Hell yeah. Take your time, because I am just admiring. All right, so these are screwed in, so nothing's gonna fall out. That is one thing that what was it on? I think the Neverest. I got a Neverest. I don't know if this is the 19 or the 60. I opened it up, flipped it over, and there's nothing actually holding the weight in. There's no press fit, there's no screws, there's no friction, and it just like fell the fuck out. And it really wasn't that heavy either. It's just a piece of aluminum. But yeah, that was I always hate it when I turn a keyboard over and like integral parts of the keyboard just like drop out of them. But it's none the worse for wear. And let me get some okay, get my tools out and we can start doing the thing. Because yeah, I've been looking forward to these. And this, once again, this was a board that our compatriot Cheryl was kind enough to pass along to another enjoyer. So, bless your heart, Cheryl. We appreciate you. Good on you for, not hogging it and saving some cup rubber for the rest of us. So I'm seeing there's, obviously the hardware here, and then there is, it looks like a kit of other screws and bits. So I'm assuming I'm going to set these aside and use the provided hardware, but I'll wait for BA to get back and let me know. And hey, Sockridge Board, sorry guys, I'm not keeping up with chat, but I appreciate y'all dropping by. Good to see you. Yeah, it really is cute. It's so cute. And it's got the little see-through, I mean, again, because my cameras are crap, but maybe if I can get it to like focus on my hand and then trick it into looking, like this little BA logo in there, little crown. I love that shit, dude. Absolutely love it. Alright. Yeah, I found that the whole tip over method just works alright, because between having, meaty hands and gloves and stuff, trying to get my fingernail under the edge of a screw to pick it out of a, not as easy as it might be otherwise. Alright, so long boys and short boys. Pretty self-explanatory which go where. But, yeah, alright. And once again, man, he did such a great job on this PC. He's got these little, like, keys and registers that just pops in. And yeah, it looks like the back plate just screws off, and it's this little tiny kind of like half plate style, which again, little register pins. So this thing really, like, when it is on there, like even not screwed in at all, that fit is so solid. Excuse me. I've not been a big fan of like visible split designs where you actually have like a seam on the side, but the way this is put together and how solid it feels, it's a really nice setup. So, alright. I just want to pull those out. I'm actually going to kind of, partially wrap this guy up again, move him out of the way, because we do have quite a bit of work. I mean, there's only 40 keys, so how much work do we have to do? But we got a little bit of work to do with the plate and the housings and all that first. So, yeah, set this guy aside and let's do this thing. And again, it's also cute. And it's also, camera, you are absolutely killing me. It's also well done. Like little countersinks for the standoffs, like little diagramming, which I think I must have like tossed over my shoulder, but oh, there it is. All right. If you're on Monday's stream, I think you saw the same document, but I do want to like illustrate just how simple the documentation is, but how effective. Like, this is what BA sent out with it. And this is pretty much just like, you know, kind of shows you the screw hole markings. And when you look on the plate, you can tell which is which easily. Kind of like shows you how, you know, screw, PCB plate. Come on, dude. Killing me. Screw, PCB standoff plate, screw. And I mean, I'm going to install it kind of, I'm going to do the standoffs first because I did learn that mistake last time on my my stream on Monday when I did the OSA V2 and I popped all the housings in, and then I was, you know, looking at the kit like an idiot, like, oh yeah, I have to install all these standoffs. So, yeah, okay. So this is the standoff kit. We'll do that first and make it so much easier for me. Sorry, dude, I'm not trying to, like, you know, blow smoke up your ass. I'm just like, I really do like the design. And after building the OSA V2 and kind of realizing, like, things I could have done slightly differently to streamline the process, like, it's... I like how you've done a lot of the things you've done here. Like, you know, so I feel like more credit where credit's due, because, yeah, this is a nice piece of work. Okay. I believe this is Phillips for these little guys. Yeah, alright. So let's just start doing this real quick. And like I said, if you don't like Power Trip, I'm sorry, because I just put on an entire album. So, you know, deal with it. I'll probably switch it to something else when this album runs out. I think there may be like another couple songs, but yeah, the album's only 34 minutes, so if you don't like Power Trip, just wait. It'll be over before you know it. And hopefully Power Trip has an agreement with the various streaming platforms. I really don't care about being demonetized, but it would suck if my entire audio was shut off because they were like, nah, dog. So, yeah, we'll see. That plate doesn't look big enough. Avo. Dude, Tool, please? I will, you know, politely but forcefully decline. I do appreciate the suggestions. Or are you calling me a tool? Like, come on, guy. Come on. I've already heard from one other streamer about, you know, what a tool I am. I don't need to hear from you, dude. Kidding. I know. I'm sorry, BA. Dude, I have so many friends who absolutely love Tool. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate their music technically. It doesn't have, like, something I'm looking for in the music that I listen to. And so I'm not knocking, you know, as a band, they're freaking phenomenal. It's not the band for me. I do understand why, you know, their fans, like, are as, you know, hypey into them. Like, they're freaking... They make some good music, but no, it's not my music. Yeah, get out. Sorry, guys. I'm just kidding. You can stay. And I hope you do. Okay. Yeah, look, dude. With my freaking, like, you know... gigantic ape fingers here, like, it makes it so much easier to do this when the housings aren't installed. So, you know, tip, if you are building any board, don't jump the gun. Just install the standoffs first. You'll thank yourself. Yeah, like, that was a million times quicker than I did my OSA V2, just because, you know, I was working around, like, little tiny spaces. So, all right. Also, it's a 40%. So, like, what is this? This is 3, 4, 8 standoffs. So yeah, that's nice. All right, boom, screws, boom, standoffs. Look at that top, like the countersinking. Like, again, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love me $140, $200, you know, all-in HHKB kit, or, you know, IMLS 66 kit or whatever. But there's some things you can kind of get what you pay for, like the precision work on this plate, like the fact that those heads don't stand up at all. Like, Yeah, good. All right, good work, dude. And I think that's actually. Oh my god. Okay. Freaking. Well, I guess that's what the algorithm does because I was thinking I should put on some municipal waste next, and then Spotify just saved me a click. Dude, I'm just saying it's like. All right, it's longer than my hand by about what 2.5 U. Okay. I'm gonna get a. Give me just a second. I'm gonna get a little bowl or something to throw this in, just so. Heaven forbid if one of my cats hops up, they don't send things flying. Pardon me, just a minute. Yeah, sorry, Neko, Sakuraj. I have absolutely, I'm like as low tech, like, Luddite about this shit as I could, I could be worse, I guess, but I could also be a lot better. So these are, oh, dang, they are nicely trimmed. Good job. So these are 45 gram OEM domes out of a Real Force RGB, I believe, R2. Hey, what's up, Dirty Gingy? Welcome. So Minne is one of BA's designs, Blind Assassin of Victus. It is a 40% HHKB-ish looking PC. Yeah, I'll set this down. I'll show it off since I got some more people watching. Hold on. Look at this shit. This is cute as hell. This thing is adorable. So yeah, it's an EC40, and I have to remember that I did take the screws out, so I don't want to flip this and drop anything. But like, look at that brass. Look at that. Like, sheesh. So yeah, that's the Minne. Yeah, it's got some butt, right? Like, Minne got a big old butt. It's great. I love it. And it's hefty. It's got like back weight to it. It's nice. It feels good in the hands. Like it's, you can grip it, but you're like, you're gripping it. Like it's a board. It's cool. For its size, it feels really good. All right. So yeah, let me finish what I'm doing here. Get that out of the way. Oh, and Neko, I had to tell yeah, I had to tell you since you've been inspiring me with all your fancy, cold pressed like brass caps and shit from Kiko. I had to throw my resin party on there and spice it up a little bit. Got me this little turtle head poking out. Yeah, isn't it? I love it. Yeah, it works all right. Little flying tortoise. So, yep. Feels good too. Like they clip on nice. They got that good engagement. Like so, I'm into them. All right. So now we got those done. Now we can do the fun part. Clip these on. So I was noticing, and it's interesting. It does look like you have both like north facing and south facing cutouts for these, and that is something which, if you know what a regular housing looks like, I did want to show this off as well. And yeah, I've got one. Hold on. Just kind of, a little side-by-side display of what the difference is with the RGB and, why they are the way they are. So, here's your standard Topper housing. You all see, diagonal rails, pretty fat. It's got little clips on the top and bottom, square flat all the way around. So this is the RGB one. So similar collar with the cutouts, the diagonal rails. But if you look at that bottom one, like it's got it's basically like got the edge cut off. of one side as well as being clipped on the corners slightly. So, you know, you think of like this extra space that you have here that sometimes you need to mod if like you're doing a, you know, depending on what kind of, like an old Real Force or something, you got to like cut out for the LED. You know, these are already kind of, you know, form-fitted a little bit more, but this is the most interesting part to, you know, account for the RGB lighting. You know, not only does it have the flat side, but it's kind of got that, you know, cutout for the top mount LEDs. Which is also why, if you weren't here for when I was showing off those domes earlier, you know, the dome sheets, which again, BA so expertly kind of, you know, cut and trim so they'll fit, have that little cutout as well to allow the RGB shine through. So yeah, it's a very specific, even though, you know, it's obviously a taupe design, it's different than your black OEM, you know, all that kind of stuff. But point is, you know, some of these have the cut on one side, some of these have the cut on the other side. The cut is for the dome, since they push it so close to the dome that they have. Oh, is that what the cut is? Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, thank you for correcting me then. All right. Thanks, BA. Yeah, so the cutout is for the dome. Okay, well, shit. I stand corrected. Oh, and then this side is the shine through. Okay. And I assume that that's the shine through that goes in that kind of little divot, right? So like I'm installing these like yay. Yep. All right. Cool. Yeah. All right. Look at me all talking out my ass over here. Thank you, BA, for keeping me honest. I'm like AI, you know. I can just go with what I think sounds right, but then we actually get an expert in the house and you know, school me. All right. Cool. Yeah. And again, you know, they've got nice clip in. Like, they do have just like a slight bit of play, but I don't think, you know, because it's a brass plate, I really don't think I'm going to bother with housing gaskets. Careful, someone might start citing me if I sound like an L. I don't even know what LLM stands for, but I believe you. Oh, language, yeah. No, never mind. I do know what it means. Thank you. Large language. The largest. Man. These are cute. These are so freaking cute. And yeah, they clip in well. Like, these are going together pretty decent. I do, you know... Alright, I'm looking where the clip is. How much space is that? Yeah, I'm debating if I want to throw on a... No, those aren't... Yeah, it'll be fine. Once everything is screwed together, I'm sure this thing is going to be rocking. And if, you know, I put together and absolutely hate it, it's not very many screws to just open it back up and put housing gaskets. But with brass plates, I've been typically steering away from them. Aluminum plates, always get housing gaskets. Steel, it's really a case-by-case basis. But I feel like whenever I put it on a brass plate, I've regretted it and, you know, later pulled them off. Alright. Shoot, I just realized I left my oven on after cooking dinner, so I'm going to go and turn it off because I'm starting to feel the heat a little bit. Excuse me one more moment. I'll be back. The ones you sent were strips from Topre, just cut to length. Yeah. Okay. And you wouldn't use gaskets anyways? Okay, cool. Yeah, I figured, you know, with, like, they clip in well. They're not like, you know, like the freaking, sometimes with desk keys it feels like you almost gotta like press fit them a little bit. But yeah, they're going in well. Like the amount of, I mean, I don't even want to call it rattle, but it's, you know, the clips are fully engaged, everything is good, so I think these are going to feel real nice. Hell yeah. Alright, I guess I've just gone into the, like, thrash playlist, and I'm not mad at that at all. Cool. Yeah, these are feeling good. Shredded. So earlier today I was just poking around, seeing what new videos are out, and I guess Teja posted his February news, which, you know, several MX stories, no Topre stories again, so I guess we're, you know, our little corner of the universe is just ignored, which, honestly, I appreciate. Leave us alone. Though I do like how Topre's been, you know, growing in leaps and bounds as far as the aftermarket EC kits for things and stuff like this. Like, I don't know, some of the, they're like the gossip rag, what are those called? Vlogs? I don't know, with the, you know, news briefs and stuff. Like, it was kind of nice to see our crap left out of it. Be happy there's lower. Yeah, exactly. I need to just, like, you know, I need to be happy. Which I am. It's nice. Alright, we are getting close because this is like 2/3 the size of an HHKB. So these things are just going together. Just flying by. Which I guess is another reason I threw on the thrash, you know, give me hyphy with this shit. Just knock these things out real fast. Get back to finishing dinner. Alright. Not that I want to rush a, you know, a commission build, but I feel like once you've done 60, 70 of these, you know, the process for clipping them together and just kind of, you know. Exit scamming EC buy. Oh shit, watch out. BA is going for that Porsche money. Oh man. Alright. Where did I put my damn... I had some little boxes I was going to use as standoffs for this just because it's so narrow, but I don't know where the hell they went. Yeah, I think these will work. Alright. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. So now, the to be or not to be is, are we silencing it? I feel like we should silence it. I am of silencing inclination. And homie I'm building this for, you know, said that he trusts my judgment. I asked him about like lube silencing. Obviously we're using the domes and springs and everything that the BA kindly provided. But the silencing rings, like, I'm not a huge fan of the sound. Oh, sorry, it's the Bishop. This is not a minivan. This is a Minne from Viktus, from Blind Assassin. So this is it's an EC kind of like HHKB-ish, you know, with blocker style 40. So yeah, it's going to be it's a cool looking kit. So I went ahead, you know, I grabbed some silicone silencing rings, as is my preference. I'm gonna throw them in there, you know, do a type test, and if If I don't like, if homie, thinks they sound bad, whatever, I can always pull them out again real easy. But I do like silencing rings, so we're gonna start with, and then decide if we want to go without later. Because again, this kit, it goes together. It like opens up so quickly and easily. Like I feel like we can, not that I necessarily want to rebuild things over and over, but I feel like it's not, it's not like building up a full size and realizing, cool, I need to like rip apart. Uh-oh. Sorry, you got auto-modded. Allow. Yeah. With kindness, right? Oh, yeah, and then the other thing that's different RGB, I guess because of how everything is kind of cut and slim, the sliders are similarly kind of, slimified. So, alright. So we're going to drop the ring on, and this is something that you have to be, aware of. There is a side that is cut on the ring to go around, the cutout for the RGB. So I do have to make sure I orient that, and I'm debating if I want to put these on first or if I just want to kind of drop them into it. I'm going to try, just because that's kind of a pain to like wiggle it around, I'm going to go ahead and with tweezers just try to drop those into place and see if it's easier just to insert that way. Yeah, that's a lot easier. Alright, so we're going to go with that process. And then, I always go with the pointer in the upper left. But, damn, what the fuck is that on your nose, Bishop? You're all wild out here. But because they changed their orientation, do I want to do it that way all the time, or do I want to switch it and go with each one? I think I'm just going to go that way all the time, as I do. So that's one of my, I don't know, one of my little build quirks. I always try to get those like aligned the same direction. And that's what I was wondering about, is how well this is going to stay in place once I start monkeying with putting the slider in. So yeah, let me get that line back up. There we go. Nice. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Alright. Yeah, so the reason why they've kind of like trimmed that side and made it narrower is because it's got this like kind of light bar that allows shine through, and that gives it the clearance. So, yep. Yeah, ring on side. Yeah, it's right. 6 of one, half dozen of another. You got, damned if you do, damned if you don't. However you want to look at it, but yeah, I think, I mean, I don't know. I've only got to do 40 of them, so like, I feel like it'll go, not necessarily quickly, but I'll get through it. And yeah, I'd rather do that than, having to dick with getting the line on the slider, getting the slider aligned. Like, yeah, that works better. I like that. Come on, you little bugger. Maybe that one's not entirely cut through. Why are you not wanting to let go? There it goes. Okay. It's a little tenacious little bugger. Okay. Whoa. I don't want to, yeah. So they are RO59, so holding on to them, they get a little, they're getting a little jumpy. So yeah, let me put that in first. All right. Yeah, that's what extras are for. Exactly. I figure if I tear one up, I got a baggie of them, so I think I'll be covered. All right, there we go. Come on. So as far as rings, do you guys do shiny side up or shiny side down? Or do you have an opinion? Or are you just like chaotic whatever about it? And so making sure I got that lined up just right. There we go. Chaos, either randomly, just whatever. Is the shiny side the plastic backer? Yeah, it's usually either the plastic backer or on the silicone ones, the side that is like comes adhered to the to the sheet. Yeah, I feel like everybody who is like an aftermarket vendor recommends doing it one way, and then if you open up an actual OEM board, they do it the other way. So away from the impact. Okay, okay. Yeah. All right. That's fair. I like that logic. That makes sense. You want the cushy part to be like where the plastic on plastic occurs. Makes sense. All right, come on, you little bugger. Nice. Okay. And I don't, like, what is it, like eating a Reese's. There's no wrong way. So I feel like either way has its merits. But yeah, that does make sense to put the more foamy side on the side that is, actively impacting the housing. All right, slowly getting there. I am taking a little bit more time just because they're slippy. I've got gloves on. Like I don't, figure let homie be the first person to like get his grubby fingers all over it, but it does make it a little bit trickier sometimes to get that alignment just right without the help of the tweezers. Oh, come on. There you go. All right. Double blind test, shiny side, so yeah, do it. Here the difference between MX blocks and MX block clear top. Yeah, it really is. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm sure. I am sure. It really doesn't matter. Oh. I don't want to move around. Get back there, buddy. Get back there, little man. So that sheet is complete. On to the next one. I can peel it off and not pull it. Yep, cool. There we go. Come to me. There we go. That's funny. There we go. All right. Come on. Yeah, I feel like a lot of these kind of things, like, I feel like I can tell the difference between Poron and Silicon, but, if you were just, like, fill a board, like, randomly, and I went off typing, like, how often would I be right? Like, at 0.3 millimeter, at 0.5 millimeter, does it really, like, what's the difference? I do really like the feel and sound of silicone, though. I feel like it kind of, compresses a little bit less, and I don't know, it's just decent. Sorry, it's a little bit warm in here. I had the oven. I cooked up a storm earlier, but just want to make sure I, keep Homeboy's board pristine. Silicone sounds a bit more dense. Exactly. Yeah, I do like the feel of it, and I like the sound of it, and I kind of like the, how well it kind of. I don't know. I'm a slight pre-compression proponent, so I do kind of like the 0.3 silicone on what are supposed to be sold as unsilenced sliders, and like I feel like it just kind of like cinches everything up a little bit and gives you that like nice kind of like a good transmission. Like it's everything just like fits together well. There's no rattle. There's no it just works. So yeah. When homie said, use my discretion on the build, and I was like, well, bud, then I guess you're getting a little, just you're getting rings. Alright. Come on, there you go. Oh, shit. Alright. So. Cool. Alright, found them all very quickly. Apparently. Yeah, okay, their little clippy bits are shaved to the point where they don't hold in. So I am not going to do that again because I just dumped 3 sliders out of the board. Yeah, but I guess the good thing is the RO59 works. Those things are slippy as fuck. Yeah, hey BA. I'm gonna not to do that again. Alright, cool. We in. Yeah, I guess I'm just like I'm trained with OEM black and every like the desks and stuff that they still hang tight when you do that. Alright, lesson learned. I apologize. Don't do that with your RSA Minne build if you want to, keep all your things where you put them. All right, come on, bud. The middle of that one peeled out, no problem, but it wanted to hang in there. There we go. And this is okay. So I keep going. Yeah. All right. Keep going this way. Oh, get in there. Yeah, sorry, Stinky. That is the OSAV2, and this is the Minne build. Both from Viktus Designs, both delivered to me. I got like the white glove experience by hand. Oh shoot! I almost did it again. I don't know why I keep doing that. And yeah, so I got these last Saturday, and then built the one on Monday, and building this one on Friday. Kind of had a hectic work week. I was hoping to do some builds midweek, but after all the shit I dealt with, I was just like not really super feeling it. So got my project done. What's up, Lamp? Oh, hell yeah, man! We got a whole crew joining. Oh man, sorry, it's a little warm in here. I was cooking quite a bit of food, and then, you know, trying to wolf down what I could before starting to stream, so still a little bit warm. I left the oven running accidentally and realized the fact about 20 minutes ago. Alright. But welcome. Good to see y'all. Oh, you did a class 80? Shoot. Nice. You like, okay, 49 in it? How are you liking them? How you feeling about them? Silence EC with a solenoid. That's crazy. Okay. I want to check that out. Yeah, I'll have to... Is your VOD on Twitch or on YouTube? Where do you... You wish you would have gone heavier? Dude, the 60s are freaking nice. Like, when there was only one kind of carrot, and that carrot was 60 grams, I rocked those things as my, like, everyday carry board for, you know, almost a year. And I think something else came out that I started messing around with. But yeah, dude, they're really nice. They're fun. Okay, cool. I'll check it out. Yeah, definitely. I want to see that because I've not seen one of those get built yet. So that sounds pretty exciting. Right, come on, stay in there, bugger. A beeper and a solenoid? Sorry, I missing it. Grail EC board is made by Real Force. NEC 120% has a beeper. Can't find the thing. Damn. How do you... Yeah, I guess I'm trying to think if I've ever had a keyboard with a beeper. Like, that annoying noise in, like, a Linux terminal that it makes when you're, like, in the GUI and, like, you hit the wrong key and it squelches at you. Like, I gotta turn all that shit off, dude. I think a beeper would drive me nuts. There's the reason why I silence, like, the vast majority of my boards. But, yeah, for the memes, a solenoid and a beeper sounds phenomenal. Pingmaster? Dang. Well, that's cool. I mean, different strokes for different folks, you know, horses for courses and all that. Like, I'm sure there's someone out there that loves just having their keyboard, like, screaming at them and shit as they wail away on it, you know, shit posting on Reddit or whatever they're doing. But no, I like it. I like it stealthy. I like it quiet. Alright. Dallas local, the new old stock one they got for free. Faux free. From like Marketplace, like one of those like buy nothing groups, like work. How the hell? I mean, do you know the provenance of it? So like, feel like those are boards looked at by like, you know, fear, awe, and reverence, and like, homie just picked one up for free. Beam string wasn't loud enough, so they had to make it even louder. Yeah, that is true. There are people who just absolutely love that, like, you want to, like, rattle your teeth when you're typing experience or whatever, but I don't know. I like heavy boards. Like, I'll take a, 65 gram dome, but I want it to be fairly quiet. Now, I do have some noisy ass boards too, like on, Blue Moon rare occasion, I do like to bust out a... Sorry, just making sure I'm doing this the same way. Like, I like to bust out a board that's clicky, or a board that has no silencing and, like, BKE heavies or something in it, and bang away on it. But, yeah, most of the time I like stealthy style. Yeah, these are... man, they're so, like... Alright. What is that? Okay, cool. Just making sure the rings are fit centered and flat side is good. They aren't twisted, which actually looks like this one just ever so faintly is, so I'm going to realign that. Come here. I guess when it fell out, it decided to realign slightly. And so, twist, twist, there we go. So I just want to make sure that these are all playing 100% nice, because, yeah, there we go. Alright, cool, cool. We're there. I do want this to be, like, a fun typing experience. Like, it's fun building so far. I'm enjoying it. But, you know, I feel I have mixed emotions with the RGBs, because, you know, for as much as I'm like, I love me some Salaryman, you know, pissy beige, like HHKBR1, like I say HHKBR1 Pro, you know, like I love flashy RGB. I love a keyboard that looks like it's like, you know, shitting unicorns and rainbows, like. Especially for a work board. I like a quiet board that is visibly loud. Oh, and the extra fun part of the Class 80. Your phone powers all its features. If you bring it to me setting up for typing demos, that is sick. That's pretty sick. Yeah, yeah, that's nice. I like boards that I can plug into my... Cool. I can plug into like my tablet or whatever, and you know, even if they aren't Bluetooth, or you know, just do like USB-C to USB-C and run whatever. So I've definitely pulled out some of my fancier boards and just, you know, plugged in direct. So that's fun when that works. Man, I can just see you rolling into a coffee shop though, and like plugging that into your little phone and just like wailing on it and pissing everybody off. It'd be funny. Print HHKBR1 as a sticker. Yeah. Alright, we are like... Oh. Guess I should keep going on the road that I was on. Not that it really matters, but... for completeness sake. Like everything in its place. Alright. Oh shit. You know, I'm not really feeling Nail Bomb. What is all this crap? Yeah, we'll give it a shot. With a name like, Blood Spiller. Yeah, we'll see. Okay. We are freaking getting here, and I don't want to let this beer get too warm. Did I somehow... Yeah, so I guess just, you know, when you're putting this together, take utmost care when you're, you know, keep your board on standoffs, don't set it down, because it does seem like some of these R1s are a little, RGB sliders are just a little squirrely when it comes to, like, you know, I don't know if popping them out kind of shaved the clip a little bit, because, I mean, looking at them, they do look like they have the clip, or maybe just like these housings, the way that the collars and stuff are made, like they don't retain it as well, but they do not seem to want to, you know, want to stay clipped in. which is fine once it's all installed. I don't feel like that's an issue at all. Okay. But yeah, we got like less than one full row to go, and then a handful of the, you know, the bottom row, the mods, and we are on it. We are building the board. I don't know why I did it in that order after like doing everything else correctly this whole time, but it's my oh, okay. I see why it's throwing me. Because unlike the one immediately next to it, this one is reversed. Okay, so now I gotta start going with the cuts up. That makes sense why it was throwing me for a second. Yeah, cool. There we go. Makes a lot more sense now. Sorry. Have you ever listened to So It Begins? I have not. Friends metal band. Nice. Okay. No, I'm not. Are they local to you? Like they're out of H-Town area? Or where are they from? But no, I've not. Awesome. Oh shit. No. So It Begins. I'll have to keep an eye out. I do make it down one of our kind of local venues, Lostwell. They get some touring acts as well as, you know, local acts, and I don't know, they have a pretty solid metal bent to a lot of the music that plays there. Now they also have like, God, what was it? The sax guy from what's the freaking vampire movie? I'm drawing a blank right now. With like Corey Haim, Corey Feldman and shit, but like he came through Tim Capella or some such, like, and he actually put on a damn good show. Like I really, really enjoyed surprisingly, I really enjoyed that show. Or not surprisingly, if you may, you know. It was a lot of fun. Lost Boys, thank you so much. Yes. No, I appreciate y'all helping me out there. I don't know why I was drawing a blank on that. Alright. We're getting there. Gunship, same saxophonist, nice. That dude is wild, and he is still like crazy curly long hair, ripped as fuck, like wearing his like silly chain outfit, and like he brings it, dude. He rocks the house. It was a really good show. It was a lot of fun. And dude can fucking wail on the sax. Gunship is great. What's up, Doug? Good to see you. So I'm doing this is actually a commission build. Oh, and I finally, did I do it? No, there we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is a commission build from a custom keyboard designer out of Houston who actually is also on the stream, our friend here, Blind Assassin. At that, you know, the keyboard meetup here in town last week that I went to, and he brought these down and handed them off, so I got the, you know, get the honor of assembling both of his more recent designs here. That's the OSA V2, and then this one's the Minne. So yeah, it's been fun. I guess I've been at it for a little over an hour now. This one, it's, you know, I do a lot of these builds, and so oftentimes I'm pretty quick with the builds, but with a brand new design and with having to do, you know, different style pieces, it is taking me a little bit longer. And I did finally just pinch my first of these rings. So I think I got it. Yeah, there we go. Now it's yep. It is square, so let's just install it that way. There we go. Nice. All right, cool. Yeah, part of the process of this, even though these parts weren't originally meant for silencing, a lot of these Tope nerds like myself like to add aftermarket silencing rings and other things, kind of change, sound characteristics of the boards. And the gentleman I'm building this for gave me kind of carte blanche to build it as I would, so he's getting silencing rings. Alright, so we got 11 more, so we are about 70 something percent of the way through it. We're getting so close. And then after this is the fun part. We got these like domes that because this board is built with RGB in mind, I believe. No, I actually haven't. Okay, so there isn't RGB on the plate. Alright. But RGB parts. Shit, I don't even remember where I was going with that thought. It's gone. I just had I hadn't realized, like, does this board have RGB? I was like, it does uses the parts, but it doesn't have RGB, so I guess it's not as, I think they rounded out, not exactly silencing. Yeah. RGB rings seem like a pain. They're not so bad. They are, I mean, they're, it is a little bit more tedious than the other ones, but it's pretty obvious which direction they go. Like, it's really not so bad. And I use, like, the old school, I'm trying to remember who the hell made them, but, like, RGB rings from, like, 2016, 2017, like, some of the old, it wasn't the Silence X ones, I don't feel like, but it was one of those other ones that came pre-cut for RGB. Or maybe it was, like, Silence X, but they, like, he released, like, an RGB specific one. And they're clear, and they have the cutout. And those were kind of nice, but the problem with them is being clear once you put it in. It was not as visually obvious which way they went, and so I feel like I did get a couple of them crooked, so I had to take it apart, open it up. But once I got them straight, they all stayed straight. Like, it didn't, I don't feel like they really, like, do much moving around once it's put together. But yeah, I mean, as far as silencing, it's only 0.3 millimeters, so it's not the quietest, quiet silencing. I've got like 1 millimeter rings on some of my boards, and 0.7 is one of my preferred kind of ring stack. So not as quiet as some, but every little bit helps. And the parts, like, what is the whole is greater than the sum of its parts. Like, I feel like when it all goes together with the RO59 and the lubing and the rings and everything else, like, it helps. Alright, so we are so close on these. And then I do, maybe I should have thought of it beforehand, but I do still have to clip in the stabs. I have to lube the stabs, and again, they are RGB stabs. They're slightly different, but that should not take too long, I don't believe. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we are so close. Cool. Hell yeah, ELH. So it's fun. Like, I like the RO59. I do, bake it in an oven, so I kind of take the, the speed run of the curing side of things. It's I mean, the suspension medium is water, so I don't worry too much about the water, but also, like, depending on the temperature that you run at, if it's, like, evaporating, like, does it leave, like, material behind, I don't know. But it's perfectly good for doing, like, doing at ambient temperature as well. So it's not like you have to, you don't have to bake it if you don't want to. I'm just impatient, and, like, I like the fact that I can get, 3 coats done in the time it takes me to watch, like, a long-ass movie or, an episode of Raw or whatever the fuck. So it's kind of nice. Alright. Let me try to get that one straightened. There we go. Man, we're getting close. So that sheet is done. I think we'll just need a few more from this sheet. Then we can get in with the other bits. You want to return it to OEM sliders? Wonder if you can put it in a dehydrator. So I'm trying to remember who it was. There was somebody in Conical who was experimenting with the dehydrator. I don't remember if it, I mean, you know, how much quicker it made it. But I mean, yeah, dehydrator's like forced air. I mean, it really is the suspension medium is water. Like, that's what is so nice about RO59 is, like, some of the other dry PTFE lubes that I've used. And I come from a cyclist background, so we've got a lot of wacky, chain lubes and greases and things. So I've tried a few of those, like Finish Line or Triflow. That it's also a dry PTFE lube that is, comes in a suspension medium. The problem with those is it's a flammable suspension medium, so it's like you got to be real careful until it's fully evaporated. Not that I don't type at blazing fast enough speeds to like ignite something flammable within my keyboard, and if you do let it evaporate, it shouldn't be a problem. But like I feel like you can kind of be rest assured, like with the RO59, that it's not going to catch fire. Oh, come back. Dang it. I don't know why. I keep trying to set it in there and it's just like decided to like come back at me. What's your problem, little guy? Go to your home. Is it like Yeah, it's like statically charged to pop back up. All right, you have fought for your freedom. You've escaped more times than I want to count. I'm going to just pull another ring, and you get to live to fight another day or whatever the heck you want to do. I wonder if it's because these were like between two layers, like when I peeled it off, did I like charge them accidentally? Alright, let's see if this one wants to land there. There we go. Yeah, that one's playing so much nicer. What is your problem, bro? Talk about their pisser HHKBs. Yeah. Yeah, they do like those, like, chain smoking 2 packs of cigarettes and living off of energy drinks like yellow HHKBs, don't they? I mean, I don't know. I could take or leave them. I do have like a Pro and a Pro 2 that have aged, but I don't know. I don't like particularly go and like seek them out. Now I am excited. Kiko's Pisswasser, like that new cap colorway that he's releasing alongside the lean ones. I do want to see what those things look like on a. Bruh. Seriously. That. Alright, stay there, buddy. Alright, man, that one really does hate it. I'm wondering if as I'm like going through these layers and peeling them apart, like seriously, am I charging these things? Like, why are these. Alright. Cool. Alright, last one, and then we get to install and lube and put a few things together, and then I think we can build this bad boy up. And yeah, I'm actually realizing maybe once again I kind of like went in the incorrect order and should have put the stabs in before putting the housings in, because I expect these wires probably go towards the top. We'll see. But, that's the fun part about like learning on the job. Like, I've never put one of these together before. I've put together, that OSA V2, which has many similar mounting systems and like shares characteristics, but this thing is it's a different beast. It's fun. feel like with Topre customs kind of like gaining momentum and shit, like I'm looking forward to seeing like what kind of like design choices start like, you know, cross-pollinating. And all right, so yeah, the sliders don't get any kind of rings or anything like that, so I'm gonna go ahead and put these aside. Stabs are easy to put after hazard. Good, good. Okay, cool, cool. Well then, let's scoot this guy back just a little bit. Yeah, this isn't exactly the kind of like metal and thrash I was looking for. You know, we're gonna hold on. Sorry, I figure we gotta, you know, gotta appreciate where we're from here as far as this keyboard goes. What's up, Gatoron? Welcome! Money, hoes, and clothes, and all those fancy things. Alright. Greatest of all time. Like, seriously. Kiko makes some real nice stuff. Alright. So now the fun part. These little guys and lubing them and where they go clippy and stuff, they are slightly different. So, if you've not seen an RGB, and I guess the new GX1s are similar, it is a plate mount that presses in from the underside of the plate. So it's got these little like retention clips on the top that go in, and you kind of have to like mount the wire and get it all put in place before you pop it into the plate, because most of the workings are hidden underneath. So to that end, let me do just a little bit of this and that real quick, put these things together and pop in the plate. Alright. So I'm looking at the channel that the wire goes in. I'm going to hit it just a little bit in here with a 206G2. And I'm probably not going to go as like heavy as I would on a Topre stab, but I am still going to like, I like to get it on the plastic to metal interfaces. So where it clips in there, I'm going to get it, you know, hit it with a little bit, and then kind of just take a brush and brush it around. Yeah, I got the lean cap, so I, as much as I, you know, Pisswasser, I'm a beer drinking guy, like, I feel like for, you know, where I'm at in life, etc., like, I feel like the lean are the preferred option here. Alright. So let me go hit this one more. Brush it in, then we'll get the wire and start clipping stabs in. Oh, did I just do that? Yeah, I did. Okay. So I forgot to grab my paper towel to wipe the lube off, and just absentmindedly went for the glove, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that, because if I'm touching things later, make sure I don't have any lube on my hands. Alright. Buy once, cry once. $70. It depends on what you're putting them in. For pretty much all the OEM stuff, I have not had any interference issues. There are select aftermarket boards, primarily, and you know, as a Texas custom stan, I hate to say, but the Palm machined plate from the Live Oak is where I've experienced the most interference issues on, you know, as far as boards go. Also on the heavy grail integrated housing plate, not on everything, but on some of the boards there are a handful of keys in the lower right quadrant, or I guess I should say not keys, a handful of housings that I guess the mold was kind of jank, and so sometimes they'll install sideways, not sideways, but like slightly cocked, and on those then they'll snag a little bit. So it's not ideal, but they do work on like I've used them on desks, I've used them on OEM housings. Trying to think, I don't have them installed on a Densys board, but I did try them on Densys. I tried them on PBB, and they worked well with those. So I feel like it's more of a thing with like the aftermarket integrated housing plates than it is the 1U and 2U vendors and all that. All right, I'm gonna give myself a little pad of lube and just like use the brush to apply it here. And I just want to basically, where it clips into the plastic, I just want to leave a little bit of a sheen. And it's not, I'm not going heavy on this because I did inject some already into the, into the stab slider. But I do just want to make sure that anything that is like, gives that plastic on metal connection, I want to have it lightly lubed. Oh gosh, that's right. I did have that issue with the backspace key. What did I do with that? I'm trying to remember. I feel like I sorted that out. Yeah, that's right, because I was using it on the Plato plate with Des. I feel like I monkeyed around with tensions a little bit and just like, shit, what did I do? Because yeah, it kind of wasn't bugging me last time I put it together, or was messing with it. I don't remember what I did. Shit, man. Alright. That just slides on in there, and then... Come on. Pop in. Are these... Okay. Okay, so I am having, and I'm sure it's user error, I'm having a bit of an issue with okay, there it goes. Never mind. It was full user issue. Totally got it worked out. All right, cool. Yeah, oh yeah, that was me. That was on me. All right, cool. And man, that is a lot more. I figured it was going to be a slightly tighter fit. There's still like a lot of room around that slider. So I think once I get these popped in, I'm going to go back with some lube and just hit it a little bit deeper. But I don't want to go too hard like right out the gate with the lube, just because like I don't want it squeezing out the back of the slider and getting on the plastic to plastic interface. Like my goal is to just primarily get it where the wire, the metal on plastic. All right, there we go. Yeah, these are kind of nice. There we go. Okay. Cool. And then, as I usually do, I'll go back in with the brush and just like pull or draw any off that looks like it is going to be in the spot that when it moves, it would, get onto the PCB, get onto the domes. I just want to make sure that it's not, it's nothing kind of like lube gushing out anywhere. Alright, there we go. And I apologize if I'm not paying attention to chat right now, but I just want to, with stabs, I like to try to get them as right as I can. And man, it is a very loose wire, which I think will be like great with like plugging caps in, because it's got like nice play, but I also want to make sure that it doesn't rattle as best I can. Detachable cable mod? Nice. Fuck yeah. Cool. I feel like yeah, like, I don't know, the majority of mine have gone in, like, aftermarket housings. So it's not, I don't think it's, like, it's something I've really had to, like, deal with as much, so. But yeah, if you have the means to mod it up and get it working, then fuck yeah, man. That'll be cool. Alright, so that's the first one. So yeah, these, okay, so these go this away. And let me just, like, align this thing correctly. There we go. Okay. Give it some back pressure and pop right in. Nice. Okay. Come on, you too. You know you wanna. There it goes. Okay. Oh, almost. There it goes. Yep. Cool. Okay. Yeah, those are nice. Sorry, it was itching. Hell yeah. Actually, those feel pretty good in there. Okay. Cool. Alright, now let me do the other one, clip that in, and then we can start installing the domes and knock this thing out. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know. It's been so long since I've done one of these. I don't remember if they were like, if they're this cut, like stock. Like, yeah, you didn't do anything to mod these, did you? Because I gotta say, having that open like that makes it so easy. Just hit it just right with lube. It's kind of nice. 100% stock. Sweet. Yeah, it's. I think the last time I disassembled my RGB was like 2019, maybe late 2018. I mean, it's been a long time. It was one of the earlier Topre boards that I had modded, and I did not do a good job on it. I was, I let myself down on that one. So maybe someday we'll have like an RGB redeem stream, but maybe I'll just rip it apart and like put it into one of those, if SIP completes his SIP RGB HHKB Flight of Fancy, like maybe I'll just like tear it apart and use it for that instead. I don't know. I can't cotton with full size boards, regardless of what features they have. That just doesn't. No, the layout doesn't do it for me. So realistically, I should just harvest that damn thing. Do something cool with it. All right. There we go. All right, cool. All right, I was wondering why that one felt funny. I totally missed the. All right, cool. That was fun. Let's try that one more time. There we go. Got it right in the hole. Much better. Yep, much better. Okay. So give it one more little touch. Make sure that whichever direction it moves, it is has a nice pillowy cushion of that good. And then just remove. And I'm sorry, I have a bad habit of leaning back when I'm doing this and like doing it off camera. It's not like I'm trying to like protect trade secrets or nothing. It's literally that my eyes kind of suck, and so I like to get up on it to look at it, and it's more comfortable if I'm not leaning forward. All right. But that's easy enough, and then I will once more hit it just lightly. There we go. All right. And sorry, I'm not keeping up. So waiting on an EC kit for the Moon Tower V3. Yeah, that I'm excited to see those. Like I I regret that I did not, you know, get a moon tower. I do have 2 live oaks, so it's not like I'm like hurting for badass EC like Chan designed, you know, dopeness. But yeah, those dude, those look so good. They all looked so good. All the ones I've seen built are looking so good. Like it's a sick board. And again, it is, you know, it's outside of my standard HHKB, but not so far outside. Like I think I could get I could cotton with a moon tower. Kind of like how this thing, it's like, it's weird, but it's, you know, the keys are still in, you know, most of the right positions and feel like I would kind of expect them to feel, and it's not too funky. So, all right, cool. All right, we got all that done. I am going to step away for just a minute. You can look at your ECMTV3. Okay, cool. I can't wait to see it. Yeah, your back hurt after building your take-in? Yeah, right? Alright, give me just a minute, guys. I'm going to step away, and then I will be back. And we'll start messing with the domes. Excuse me. Alright, cool. Figure I would toss those gloves because I did get a little bit of lube in them, and at this point we're done with the lubing, so I'm gonna put a fresh pair on real fast, and you know, I don't wanna smudge anything. So yeah, Gatoron. So Sip was he was joking about, you know, shit posting or, you know, memeing an RGB Real Force. Sorry, not, I keep saying Real Force. An RGB HHKB. And had some, like, you know, kind of whiz bang ideas of implementing it. And I was like, do it, bro, do it. And he's like, I'm gonna do it. And so he posted this shit, and dude, crowd went wild. Like, and I knew they were. I told him, like, people were gonna like, you know, if you post it, you're gonna have to fucking sell it because people are gonna go nuts for it. And sure enough, yeah. So he's got some interesting ideas, but I just gotta, you know, give Pat a second. All right, back to it. So yeah, he's doing some stuff. I'm excited to see how that plays out. Okay. So we have where did I put that other one? All right, just put all the domes. Make it easier to grab than out of a bag. So strips. All right. Boom. And yeah, they're nicely trimmed so they fit right with the top edge. And then they've got the little cutout that goes around that kind of light bar side. So yeah, that's pretty cool. All right. And BA said they were all cut like perfectly so that, you know, the count's right. I don't have to like do anything. So I feel like from here on out we're like on easy mode. So, are those... Yeah, those are gapped. Alright. So these are three strip. Actually, let me finish this real quick. All right. Okay, those are 3 strips. 4. Am I? Okay. Okay. There we go. The count is working now. Sorry, it was a little bit of like a little Tetris game to make sure that I was like getting them all correct. All right, and then we got a 2, a 2. Yep, there they go. Man, BA, you know, the attention to detail. You really nailed it on the domes. That makes it real nice. Look at that. Here, tell you what, I can actually, let's see, I don't know. It's like if I switch those two, then I have a 4-3-4, 4-3-4, 3-4-3. Yeah, it's like practically symmetrical. There you go. I'm going to do it just because. Look at that. That's, dude. You really did, BA. Like, I mean, I kind of made it a little harder on myself by, you know, deciding to throw, you know, silencing rings on a board not built for silencing rings, but, and of course it's an RGB, so you got to, like, you know, just the added aggravation. But hey, this part of the experience is nice. All right. So they're all in. They're definitely not aligned, and that's where you get to see the top of my big old bald head when I, like, give it the once-over look and adjust as necessary. Honestly, though, it's not too bad. Like, I don't feel like these housings don't really have as much of, like, those kind of little, like, alignment notches as an OEM, but honestly, that's not bad. All right, cool. I think we're good on that. Sorry, that was my head. Not seen it before. There you go. And now the mostest, bestest, awesomest fun part. You know, we gotta try to detangle those as genteel and peacefully as we can. And then we get to start screwing some screws. All right. And as easy mode as you made everything else, I feel like there's really no way around this this joyous part of the topiary experience that is dealing with like 8 springs all tangled together at once. So I'm gonna grab the ones that I can that are like easy, and if I start getting mad, I do have a box of like 1 million spare OEM springs, so it's like I can't just cheat and like set the knots aside and grab known goods. But we're gonna play the game to begin with. We're gonna, I'm gonna go through the exercise. I feel like this is, typically, unless you're building with those very, very new PBB springs, like part of the experience. Oh my god, come on. Okay, well, I say that, and then, like, I get my first 2 that are, like, really good friends, and I'm wearing gloves. Man, I should have, like, held off on the gloves for this part until I got back to, like, the PC, because really having gloves on does not make this any easier. Yeah, not really at all. Okay. But we're gonna get there. Yeah, the 2U housings are kind of pricey. I feel like, trying to remember, we were discussing in Conical, and Densis was like sitting there doing the parts breakdown, and like I feel like for his 2Us are actually cheaper than the PBB ones from AliExpress. Discounting shipping. Now, if you're just buying like a set of them and you have to pay that densest shipping tax. You know, maybe they're not as cheap, but like, you know, discounting shipping at straight up cost, like they were these, you know, saying they're cheaper. So I think they're good. Like, I really like the new 2U housings, and honestly, I like the sliders. Like, they sound pretty good. They feel pretty good. They have a slightly interesting design difference that I've noticed. Okay. I feel like this one is a different color. Nah. Yeah, that one's a different color. That one is a silver. I'm going to set it aside and may go to it here in a bit, depending on what the count is of these, but I do have like 1 million gold OEM, so I can, if it's a matter of just being one down, I can easily make that up. But yeah, looks like the rest of these, at least from this perspective, are all golds. Sorry, Gatoron. Yeah, I know, I'm probably putting you to sleep. This is, I mean, man, it's a topiary build. You know, we're serene over here. It's not the most exciting. I'm not like Thok and Clack and Film and, you know, Gasket and Franken and I don't know. Yeah, this is definitely the super fun part about topiary builds is when you have like a pyramid like this where that's at least like 4 springs. I feel like that's 4 springs, and they are in love with each other, and I cannot get. Come on, you guy. Yeah, there's like the top one is connected to the bottom one. Yeah, yeah, that is the joy of topiary, I will say. And I'm sure, like, I don't know, are MX springs as annoying to deal with? So of course I complain about that one, and then I pull like 5 in a row that just like go right in. So yeah, you know, the dome god giveth, the dome god taketh. Okay, is that what the trick is? Oh yeah, it's the bounce. I always forget. It's the freaking bounce. I just realized I've got my headphones on. I've not been listening to my dog like whining at me, so I probably need to let him out real quick. Yeah, give me just a second. Alright. He was getting a little whiny, and that usually means he wants to go outside and do his thing, so I always forget that is the tried and true. Like, I sit there like detangling, and people are just like, "No, just throw them, dude. Just throw them." Some of these are pretty tight though, but we'll see. We'll work it through. We're getting there. We're like almost halfway there, right? All right, that one pulled. All right. Look at that. Oh, is that one? Yeah, that's one. Okay. All right, so we're good there. Yeah, they're not nearly as bad as their uniform. That makes a lot of sense. Just like conical springs being like weird pyramids. They do kind of have like this habit of like catching and nesting on each other. Yeah, those two don't want to let go. Come on, man. Oh, there you go. Boom. It works. See? So yeah, I want to make sure that like if they bounce, they still stay in the container. All right, those guys are little tenacious buggers. Oh, come on. There we go. So how many more do we need? We need 8 more, I think. Seven more. Dude, we are getting close. Yeah, look at that. Nothing but the bottom row. Alright. Boom. Wait, is that one? Yeah, okay. 1. So this should be a bundle of 3, I'm assuming. Yeah, alright. One of them. Huh. Look at that. Alright, so yeah. Interesting. Check this. I don't know if that was intentional, but so they're both OEM springs, it looks like, but see how that one is gold and that one is silver? I've come across in various Leopolds, like, full sets of these silver ones. They're pretty much, I mean, they're the same thing. You know, you look at like the cutoffs and stuff, and they're good quality, but they're just like a slightly different color. And I noticed, you know, in this set there were 2 of those. Yeah, okay, all our OEM silver ones indeed. Yeah, sorry, I'm not paying attention. Okay, so I don't... Maybe I'll make those the spacebar springs. How about that? So there's like 2 silvers on the spacebar. And if I absolutely hate them, you know, I can always like replace them. Or screw it. Let's just do it right now so that they all match. Because yeah, I've literally got this like entire box of OEM gold springs, so I might as well contribute to the cause, not just build it, actually throw some parts in it. Alright, cool. And then I'm going to keep those 2 separate, because I do have another box of silver OEMs, but it's in the closet currently. Alright. So that is all of my springs. Let me straighten a few of these out, just make sure that it's all square, nothing is going to pinch as best I can. Which, yeah, speaking of pinching, got the funny pinching story here in a bit with the OSA V2 that I'll get into once I look at this. So, if you watched my stream on Monday, you know that I had a little bit of a hiccup there with my slash key spamming. So, upon farther troubleshooting, because it started doing it not like it was doing it, that day, but it started like triggering just every once in a while. Like if I was typing, it would like every once in a while fire. So after messing with it, and I think BA, like I talked back and forth with BA, I loosened up the screws around it on the bottom, and then just spammed the shit out of it, and then just reapplied tension to them. And I guess maybe I had the spring was like slightly canted and like pinching on one side, and so it was like sensing a little bit heavy or something, but like just spamming it and reducing, relieving tension on it and then tensioning it back up, like totally solved the issue. And so now it's running great. So that was, we'll chalk that one up to user error, and like totally got it sorted out as soon as I kind of made sure that it was the alignment wasn't causing issues. So yeah, like Topre and what do they call it? Percussive maintenance. Like sometimes just gotta whack it a little bit, and you can tell him Jason said that. All right. Sorry, because this doesn't have the alignment pins. Like, just make sure. Okay, cool. I mean, it's pretty easy to see the standoffs through the holes, so there we go. Okay. Alright, so we're going to do, I usually screw to the standoffs first, since I don't have to, they're just a little more forgiving. And then once those are in, I go ahead with the ones that go all the way through to the plate. But that kind of helps keep it like sandwiched and nice and close, so I don't, don't have to worry about chewing anything up so much. Alright. And so yeah, like the image shows, you know, the ones with kind of the screw hole with the larger ring around them are the ones with the standoffs, and then the ones with their, you know, that the ring around them kind of more hews to the edges of the screw hole. Those are the ones that go straight through. So much like how they, you know, use the arrows and things, and yeah, also they've got the little arrow silk screened on. So yeah, he really, man, Blind Assassin knows how to build the boards to really just kind of, they coach you through the build by themselves. It's kind of nice. And we're getting pretty close here. So let's see. Fat ones with no arrow. Stand off right there. Stand off right here. And then I think one more, right? 2, 2, 2. Yeah, okay. Stand off right here. And also, once those are in, I feel like it's like it holds on enough that you can kind of, you know, start playing, like just touching them, messing around, and like feeling how they feel without you know, it feels pretty right. So yeah, that is the RGB sound. Even with silencing, they're like, for whatever reason, I don't know if it's the material, but they do have a little bit more of a clack to them. But they feel good. They feel like super freaking smooth. Like, but yeah, they do have a little bit more of that like top end clack. And you know, it's the kind of thing that you don't want to go thicker rings because, again, they're not built for silencing. So like the thicker rings you go, the more pre-compression you load on the domes. And with these, they don't have like the divot cut out in the bottom of the housing. So there's not really like room for the dome to, you know, set up. So, but yeah, that is like, there you go. It's PC for you. So, all right. I'm going to go ahead and put it, finish the screws, put it in the case, and I've got a cap set that I think will have the right compatibility to work with this. So let me get through these last little guys here. And of course, you know, it being EC, you do have to like, I mean, it's a 40%, so it's not bad, but like you're still, right, there we go. You're still screwing in a lot of screws. Come on. Okay. Man, so So it is brass. I don't want to, you know, that one just doesn't seem like it's like dropping into the thread properly. I just want to take a look at it and make sure that, okay. Yeah, there's a little bit of a burr on that one. I think, there we go. All right. That is one thing with like, you know, these plates and these softer materials and stuff. Like, I am, you want to take it slow because, I mean, there we go. Okay. There we go. All right. That's better. Okay. Yeah, some of the stuff can strip pretty easy, and you know, so I'm reversing on these, and I'm not feeling the thread drop that I'm used to. So let me see, maybe. Right, whack it, pull it, twist it. So I've done 205. Okay, I had issues with the 205G. Oh, 204 or... Okay. So I'm kind of feeling a little weird here because like I'm doing my usual like back it up to find the threads, and I feel like I'm not finding the threads. Which I wish I had like a magnifying glass. These are threaded, right? Damn. Yeah, because I'm let me find like a probe or something, see if I can feel the thread. Okay. I believe it. You would say don't worry because you've never been nice and been fine. Yeah, I am like overly cautious perhaps, but like I hate the idea of yeah, I just want to see if like it was threaded through from the other side. Like it's not grabbing. And that, I mean, if it was my plate, maybe I would, you know. But I don't want to, I really don't want to, you know. Yeah, okay, I'm going to try another one. I don't want to beat up Homeboy's stuff. Okay, that one went in. Weird. That's... Okay. Okay, yeah. I'm very cautious of them, so, like, you know, if I don't feel that, like... Because, like, I feel like typically when I, like, you know, reverse on it, I'll feel the thread go. Can't think of why it isn't clicking. Yeah, like... Alright, that's weird. I'm gonna let my dog in real quick. Okay, okay. I'm gonna suck it up and go for it. Yeah, and, you know... I guess if there is an issue with it, at least I know the guy with the plate file, right? So yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm just like I used to work in a you know a system a performance lab basically at AMD. Okay, yeah, that's going in. All right. I mean, it is brass, so like, yeah, okay. And so I've had to work on like engineering, you know, basically test systems where we would only have like one or two of them, and then we would have to run like a whole suite of processors through them and like change out parts and all this. And so I'd be like screwing and unscrewing these things multiple times, and heaven forbid you like screw anything up and then something isn't grabbing right. You don't have like, you know, dude. Because you couldn't just, like, go get another one. Like, these were, like, machines that were being sent to us by vendors that, like, you know, had everything covered up on them, so you didn't know it was a, you know, a Dell or a Gateway or a whatever, you know. It's like... Yeah, I don't know. It was fun, but it was also, like... I got to be... That's where I learned, you know, how to, like, properly screw in a screw and not mess up threads and all that kind of stuff. Because, like, if you messed it up, you know, you were having a bad time all the time. Are you getting dropped frames? I apologize. Oh, yeah, looks like I did drop some frames. Sorry. What time is it? Oh, okay. Hold on. I bet I know what it is. All right, there we go. Sorry, I've got another machine that I think it's running like Plex or BitTorrent or something, and it just went past midnight, so probably like my ratios changed. Sorry about that, guys. Am I back? God, so sorry. All right. Hopefully it recovers. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just realized I went past midnight, so the and I feel like a lot of my my ratios and shit change at midnight, so maybe start eating up more pipe. All right. Yeah, those are going in. I I apologize for being a little skittish there. But we're getting so close, and yeah, these things are going right in. All right. So what do we have? We got like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So 3U. All right. Just making sure I do the right ones because they've got several different. God. Hell yeah. Yeah, exactly. I mean, you know, you put so much love and care into these. The last thing I want to do is like just going ham on it and messing things up and like, sorry guy, that side kind of clicks a little bit because the screws are all stripped, but hey. Yeah, all right. And 2 more at the bottom. And that should be, yep, that's it. All right, cool. We are so close, guys. And then we can put this thing in the thing. Bust some caps on it and do a little typing test and see what we think. Last one. Yeah, for real. No, that is one thing I appreciated when I put together the OSA V2 and like, you know, several of the other makers there, you know. I love Des, but like his PC stuff, it doesn't have helicoils. I'm always like skittish about screwing into because I would hate to, you know. Yeah, it's that PC. Alright, let's go ahead and build this thing up, throw some caps on, and see how she do. So I'm going to set this over here for just now. And then I'll put that cloth out again and pull out the case. And of course, you know, we got like spare hardware, which is freaking awesome, just in case. I'll go ahead and drop that back in the baggie so I don't lose them. Okay. I'm just going to look over, just make sure there's no other holes. Cool. Yep. All right. We got them all. All right. And now the fun part. We actually get to install the thing. So we got feet. We got case bits. We got O-rings. All right. So I'm assuming, are the O-rings for like, you know, kind of what, gasket mounting it type deal, or what's the goal there? I want to make sure I do this right. Okay. Man, that is nice. Yeah, that is really nice. Burger mount. Okay, so is that one above and one below? Kind of like squish? Yep. Yeah, I figured I would use the hardware that you provided. Yeah, I've been setting all these over here. Yes, one O-ring on each side. Okay, thank you. Yeah, even though I'm topiary guy, like I'm trying to start picking up on some of this like MX nomenclature and styles, and and I have like kind of like pseudo burger mounted some of my. I tried it with one of my Norby cases, and to whatever. It didn't really do much for me, but yeah, we'll give it a go. Okay, so all those are done. Let me just go ahead and set these down here, and then we can pour the contents of this out and make it easy to grab. Come on, little burgers. Okay. There we go. Set the stickers aside. Set the feet aside. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Um, 11. All right, well, I'm counting 11. Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I might be short one. A burger. Yeah, I'm only seeing 11. Make sure they didn't stick to the feet. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you only need 10. Oh, well, never mind. Am I counting wrong? Did I? Oh, duh. You're right. Yeah, this is no. Okay. I should have looked at that. Sorry. Make sure I got this lined up right. So this goes in like so. Okay. Now, is there a... Alright. Center tab is on the plate. Yeah, I got you. Okay. So, those are... Those. And then, I'm assuming kind of the... Assume these are for mounting the plate, kind of the, I don't remember what you call the head. Set for these? Okay. No, the button head. Okay, button head is for plate. Okay, cool. Okay. Word. Thank you. Oh yeah, you kind of need that for the for that to fit. That makes sense. Okay, so yeah, now I'm now you're gonna get to learn, see where I am in experience, and that is with some of these other mounting styles. Is it easiest to put them on like so and then screw them each in, or I'm assuming that'll hold? O-rings are press fit so they stick to the plate. Oh, well. Okay, then I'll just do that. That makes a lot more sense. All right, cool. Thank you. Sorry, I was about to be like probably do something really tedious and try to like install all the screws and then no, that's okay. Thank you. Thanks for saving me the time. Set that over here. Okay. Yeah. Drop that on in there ever so gently. I will need to stand off again, so let me set that over here for a second. I'm going to go up under the cloth. There we go. Alright. Cool. Man, we are getting there. Okay. There we go. So that is a slightly different head. but that'll work. Cool. Interesting. All right. Sorry, I'm still like I'm kind of old school with some of the types of boards and things I built. So some of these mounting systems are another old hat for a lot of folks, but this is novel to me how these are working. And man, they really do. Yeah. Okay, so. Okay, and then that just like lines up like so. That's. Sorry, I'm just checking on this real quick because it's not a. Are there like shorter ones and longer ones? Just trying to make sure I'm doing these all right. Okay, so it's 1, 2. And pull all the hardware. Maybe that'll make it easier on me. Okay. So I have a feeling that these okay, it feels like these screws are, is it bottoming out? Or is that just the feet? Yeah, like feels like they're not quite tightening down. And that they are, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure because it's like there's just that little bit of play there, but like the screw itself feels like it's bottomed out, and there's still a little bit of play. Sorry, I'm just trying to make sure that these are getting installed properly, but of course doing that now I'm dropping O-rings. Yeah, this is different. Oh, hey y'all. What's up? Welcome friends. So I am building for my first time a Minne from BA here, but I'm trying to figure out this burger mounting system, which is, as a typically Topre guy who builds lots of HHKBs, this is new experiences to me. So we're learning new things. Yes, so it is in fact like that on more than one hole. And so I'm wondering, yeah, but it is like that on more than one hole. So I'm wondering if I need to use perhaps different hardware. Do I need to use slightly shorter? And if so, I don't know if I have anything slightly shorter. Okay. Let me just I'm gonna remove, I'm just gonna take one of these and screw it in directly and see what it looks like without all the other stuff on it. Okay, yeah, it really. So. Yeah, so it looks like that is all the farther in that wants to go. Um, which I think with the O-rings and stuff, yeah, that. Okay, so let me try another one. Yeah, sorry, I'm just like taking like a very close eye to make sure there's like not a burr on any of these things or anything that's catching, but because like when I put it in the helicoil and reverse it, on these I definitely feel the thread drop and it screws, and then it it bottoms out. So I may need to hmm. Because yeah, I'm like the thickness of that plus the O-ring still allows it a little bit of like play. Um, yeah, let me take a peek. Hold on. And I apologize. This is where I feel like I wish I had a magnifying glass. I mean, they don't look weird. Here, let me take a completely fresh one and go in with a in a hole that I've not screwed into. Yeah, even that it's like grabbing with a considerable amount of screw still exposed. So yeah, if you wanna grab one and try it, and I apologize for the delay here, y'all. Trying to think what we can potentially do if this does end up causing being an issue. Trying to think what other hardware I have around, or we can add anything to kind of like complete the stack. Yeah, this is a. Sorry, guys. Sure, we'll get through it. Okay. Yeah, I'm just counting hardware just to make sure I've got everything that I need for the rest of the build, but we'll get there. Okay. Oh. Yeah, mosquito hawk in the house. Hell yeah. Okay. So yeah, and these original ones, which are obviously much shorter, I feel like those screw all the way in, right? I'm just kind of curious here. I want to try the. Yeah, those screw all the way in, but I wouldn't want to use those because with the burger mounting, just because they're definitely not long enough. I don't think that even they probably wouldn't even really. Yeah, that wouldn't grip on too well with even with just one O-ring. So all right, I'm gonna hang for a second and see what VA has to say. I also do want to take a look. I've got a set of caps sitting over here that I was gonna throw on these. So, I'm trying to remember what the heck these are called. I lost the cover for this box, so I've got these little purple, pinky, whatever the hell guys, which look like crap on my washed out webcam, but I don't know, I think they'll look interesting on this board. And I believe they do have the coverage that I need to actually make it work on a 40. Alright. I just kind of want to drop it in here and see how this play around with the fitment a little bit. Okay, so if it's all the way up, I'm just trying to see what kind of a gap, like if it was, yeah, I'm curious. All right, well we'll see what yeah, right? Okay, so I guess while we're waiting, I can just kind of, you know, set this guy aside and maybe get out the caps and just pop some caps on here so that when we do install, we can literally just do a drop in and call it a day. See if I can actually find all the right cap compatibility here. But I believe this set has it. Okay, the random top is the same issue, not the other ones you built, so they may not have been tapped to all of them in the same depth. Okay, all right. Well, I don't know how specialized is your hardware. Are these like, is this pretty standardized that I can like get some screws for it elsewhere, or should I? I mean, I could also, you know, delay and we can finish this up after we figure out, you know, what the best hardware for it would be. But I feel like we're, you know, we're far enough along. I can easily put this back in the box and we could do, you know, part 2, the revenge of the Minne. But yeah, I wonder, because yeah, I hate to say that it was exhibiting the same issue on all 5. And that, you know, it grabs the helicoil, it drops in just fine. It's not, you know, it just, they bottom out with like, you know, 1/4 of an inch or so exposed. Oh, that's funny. That was just you testing. Okay. Also do top mounted. Yeah, we can do that real quick. Just get it together, get caps on it. So we'll, all right, that's true. Yeah, because I do want to build it and type on it and stuff. So let's at least do that. Good call. Good call. All right. And once we get it sorted and get the you know, get the burger mount and everything going. Now I will put those back in the baggie so that I do not accidentally lose anything or get, you know, misplaced. So hold on. I do know how it be sometime. All right. Come to me. Come on, you little bugger. Once again, glove strike. Yeah, there we go. All right, cool. So that's all that. Set those aside. And yeah, let's just top mount it. Because you know how much everybody loves top mount. Which actually I do. I kind of like top mount. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's going to work. That's going to work nice. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah, see, that's, yeah. This is going to be pretty slick. Okay. Man. I do wish I had, you know, just because I'm such a Topper guy, I don't have a ton of, like, wacky MX caps and weird layouts. Like, I feel like as long as it has a 6U spacebar and it'll fit a, you know, an HHKB, I'm happy. But yeah, with all these, oh yes, and I will use the correct hardware, the new stuff. With all these, like, different layouts and things, and, like, you know, trying things with split space bars and this and that and the other, like, I feel like I should get, you know, get out of my groove and maybe look into some keycaps with, like, a more esoteric fitment. Because, I mean, like, you know, having 2 3Us or having, you know, the extra shifts in, like, a spacebar layout would be kind of nice. Or in a, you know, the spacebar profile, like the, you know, kind of convex or something. But okay, so you think the helicoils are moving is now lower? Okay. Well, I will. I'm gonna assemble as is how we're doing right now, and then you know we'll keep in touch, and we'll catch up with Homie too to see you know, path forward. But okay, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, well, you know what, dude? I need it. Like, that's one thing, like, Topre boards, like, I'll knock a Topre board out, you know, hour and a half. 2 hours is, like, a long stream if I'm building, like, something HHKB based. So, getting to do these marathon 2.5 hour streams, man, that's yeah, it's a good experience for me, right? Nah, I really do appreciate you being on here as well, because, you know, I am my own worst critic, so if I like would have run into like, you know, some of the this and that, and it was on me, I'd be questioning like, what did I do? Too broke to custom Topre. I got into Alice Bad and realized, damn, you really like HHKB, dude. They're nice, man. Now I'm an HHKB that I've been typing on this Alice board, you know, on off the last few days, and I really do need to do just the like cold turkey, go straight Alice, do it for like 3-4 days in a row, but I love my HHKBs too much, so I do bust out the OGs from time to time. Okay, so feet, are these feet the same profile? Why do you have like 10 feet, or is that a just in case thing? They're the same profile, right? There's no difference. Okay. That's what I'm assuming. Okay, cool. Yeah, I appreciate that as well. Alright, trying to get these centered, and of course I dabbed that one down and like did not quite get it. Damn it. Sorry, I just don't want to. Once it's centered. Damn, that adhesive is good. Alright. Yep, there we go. Alright. Sorry, I just wanted to make sure that one was like slightly off there. Okay. DCX caps? Yeah, dude, it works, right? I actually just bought some 3M spray adhesive for another project, and dude, it sticks, man. It really does. It's sticky. There we go. Alright, yeah, I try to get like the edge like just right on and then drop it into place, but you know, there's always one that is just like, yeah. There we go. Alright, sweet. Man, by the fourth one I was real good at that. Yeah, that's cool. Okay. So now we can actually set it down. And I'm going to get some keycaps out. Let me maybe pull up the layout on your site so I can figure out what the sizes of the caps are. I'm going to set all these things, set them out of the way for a second. Okay. And let's put some keycaps on. Most of these are pretty easy, but yeah, I want to look at the layout of what this thing is supposed to be. Viktus. Okay, there we go. Minne. Okay. Easy enough. Let's, nice. Yeah, I've been really digging the PBB parts, honestly. Like I'm a fan. Oh man, okay, grabbing these little fuckers with these gloves on, so I can press up from there. We go. Let's make it easier on myself. Yeah, I don't have any purple caps. Like, I wish I had something that was more suited to this, but I figured the purple legends, and I've been a sucker for pink lately, so I'm just going with it, man. These caps are not going with the board. I'm sure that, you know, the owner of the board has his perfect caps selected, so I'm not too concerned. I just want to get something on it so that I can at least type around and get a feel for it. Okay, so interesting. Yeah, these caps are uses some weird ones. All right, so we'll at least get through the alphas, and then I think there's enough extras in this thing of various weirdness to fill out the rest. But yeah, those 40s mod keys, man, they're wacky. So yeah, 45-gram domes, and they are pretty much the whole build is parts out of a Real Force RGB board. So they're all, you know, it's, I guess, about as OEM as something weird like this can get. If your OEM is a Real Force RGB. So yeah, so it's it's MX sliders, the clear kind of like weirdly cut housings, this, that, and the other. It's got some little quirks, but it's cool. I guess that's the, yeah. I don't know. I'm still just kind of like looking at this picture with these mods and trying to wrap my mind around 40s, because this is the first 40 I've ever built, and I don't own it, but I am gonna at least try to type on it. And it's dude, it's interesting. I really love the look of them. Show the RGB. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I guess I should have. Yeah, so these are the RGB housings and sliders, as well as the RGB stab. So they're all a little different. The housings are like they're cut flat on one side practically. The other side has like kind of a shine through bar, which is what the little cutout on the plate is for. The sliders are built differently. They're narrower to allow more, I guess, light to come through or whatever reason. To fit in the thing, and it's just a very different setup. And obviously they're all 1Us, and the 2U is, or not 2U, but like the stabilized keys actually have like these stabilizers. So yeah, very different setup than what your standard Topre keycap compatible OEM is. But it's still a Topre board. It's still from Real Force. Just a little different. Little different guy. But I mean, I guess if you have to type on a keyboard with 40, you don't have to, but if you're into typing on keyboards with 40 keys, you're probably a little different guy too. So no, there's no RGB on it that I detected. Stock board does, not the Minne. Yeah. So it's just designed for the parts. Okay. So that's alphas. So is it okay? So it's 1U. Yeah, this is going to be the interesting stuff. I guess I could just throw a regular escape on. Let me see if there's a colorful escape or something. Don't think any of that will work. Okay, so space. Ooh, what's that? Are those right? Dog. Yeah. All right. Cool. Oh man. It's actually the best sounding key on there right now. Sheesh. Alright. Wait, are those right? Is there... Okay, one of these is shorter than that. This one's longer than that one. Alright, I need to find the right key. I thought this thing came with 2 3s. Huh, maybe not. Alright, well maybe we're going to get as close as we can. Alright, here we go. Throw some perp on it. Boom. Okay. I feel like this has close to the right. Okay, here we go. So, where is the shorty tab? Boom. And then shorty shift. Boom. And then what else we got? We got just a function key. Shorty enter and backspace. Jeez, this is actually... Is that standard? No, that's not standard. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Shorty backspace. Nice. Nope, too short. Okay. Yeah. And then just some little 1U control and alts or whatever's. Is there not another one? Can't tell me those are the only ones. Alright, well, we're getting 2 supers. Yeah, and damn, I thought it had 2 3s, but I guess not. I guess not. That sucks. And I guess we could do just like... these guys. Alright, so it's not perfect. I for want of another 3U key is not it doesn't fully fit. But I guess that's about probably as close as I'll be able to get with a keycap set that I own. Yeah, because I don't think there's another, because that shift is 2.75, right? Yeah, okay. So I don't have a... Alright, I don't have the right second spacebar, so that's as close as I'll get. But that'll at least let me type on it. So let me set this stuff out of the way, and then we'll play with it real quick. And I'm going to, the Botany boys, gonna have to take a little break. Can I have a 2.5U spacebar? Oh, man. Alright, so let's, let me plug this thing in. Alright. Let's, oh man, that's weird. Okay, sorry, like being one row from the top and not having... Yeah, that's freaking weird. Okay. So let's do this thing real quick. Seriously, dude. Seriously, maybe I should like leave my face up. I mean, you're gonna watch my hands like melt here in a second. So browser capture. All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I don't even know, dude. Nope. God. Okay. How do I? Tab, enter, restart. Okay. Yeah. I know it's like muscle memory. I can... Nope, dude. Dude, I can't. I suck at this. It feels too weird. It's... I don't know. There's just something weird about it. Okay. Yeah, like it's... The letters are in the right place, but because the sides are truncated, it's very, very strange. Yeah, I feel like I'm always off because like I can't be that far to the side. Yeah, no, I'm like... Yeah, see, I can't do anything on this, dude. Yeah, nope. Also, this has no homing keys, I think is throwing me. Oh, man, I'm dying right now, dude. I am absolutely dying. Yeah, I'll, Here you go. Let's do one more. You can watch my face just, like, hate life. Okay, how do I do this? Oh, yeah. My 5 words per minute. Let me try this again. Oh, whoops. That's... Okay, tab, enter, right? No? I don't want to support monkey type. I just want to restart. Okay. Yeah, no, dude, I am dying, man. I am absolutely dying at this thing. All right. So yeah, I'll have to. I mean, I don't know. It's not mine, so I'm not gonna play around with it too much. But that, dude, that's interesting. So let me get the Mikey down here. At least we'll do a. So this is, this is the Victus Minne. It's currently top mounted with a brass plate. Just because we need to work on the burger mount. These caps are the. God, who makes these? This is like Novel Keys cherry caps, I think, or something. The same line as like the sand and all that other stuff. Like they're the blossom ones. But yeah, it's so weird. But it's pretty much the RGB components through and through. So RGB real force housings, RGB domes that were like custom trimmed by BA, OEM springs. Custom PCB. Custom. The plate was custom. The weird ass layout. So yeah, dude, this is probably the most different like Topre board I've ever typed on. Like even this is still, it feels like it's got all the keys I expect it to in the general area that they're supposed to be. I mean, this is just fucking weird, man. I don't know. Jury's out. Like it's a weird layout. Here, let me just like mush around on it and see what it sounds like with how it's built. So it does have that like top end sound of the sorry, yeah, the pink is, I mean, it's fairly washed out. Now it's also my cameras are suck, but yeah, that sounds like an RGB to me. Which I can't say is my very favorite sound profile in the world of Topre. But it's, that's the components. I will say, yeah, of all the sounds, that is the sound. So I went with RO59 for lubing it. As it's my preferred lube, and it may benefit, and I hate saying this in Topre, but maybe a little bit thicker lube might benefited a little bit. Now I do have other lubes that we can and I do have we could try it out, but yeah, it's interesting. It's super smooth though. Like the feel of it is great. Like it does kind of like still have some of that sound, and this is like, and that's even with like 0.3 millimeter silencing rings on there, so it feels really good. But there may be a little bit more tuning we can do for the sound. So it's about 1246 here. This is one of my longer ones, so I may start winding it down here. But you love what's up, Red Dragon? You love your new build. Use WS red switches, figure fatigue. So these are Topre, and they're 45 gram domes, and they feel like I don't feel like I get a lot of finger fatigue from like this style of switch, the electrocapacitive. But yeah, I don't know. I've also used heavier domes sometimes, and you get to feeling it. But these are nice. Yeah, there are dozens. It's interesting. So okay. I'm super stoked that I got to do the build. I appreciate you riding along again, BA. Like it was a fun one. I'll catch back up with you and see what we can do with the hardware and stuff. But yeah, as it's built, it's comfortable, but man, it throws me. Like I just I feel like I would have to really dedicate to like messing with a 40 to get on board. So to me this is a great experience of like getting to have a 40 in front of me, trying a few typing tests. The board is gorgeous, but I think the layout is probably what would like, potentially deter me from like delving into it. Like I'm such an HHKB guy, like I need my 60 keys. And it's not anything against the board. Like the board is sick. But my lizard brain just cannot wrap itself around not having a yeah. I'll have to play with I'm gonna hit up the owner and hit up BA and we'll figure some stuff out. But I do want to maybe try like playing with what the layers feel like, because I didn't even get into typing numbers, trying to type symbols. Like I'll bet it really throws you. The top row is easy to layer. Yeah, I mean, at least the top row is like a fairly, I've got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you actually get your full numbers on it at least. But yeah, man, that is so interesting. All right. Let's see, I want to see who else is streaming. Oh, Shiloh's still on. Dang. All right. Well, we may, who else is streaming? Anybody else? I feel like right before this I came from his stream, but I may send it back over to him because it looks like he is the guy for keyboard. So let's you can't watch Shiloh? Sorry, Gingy. Well, you got somebody else you prefer? I'm down to pitch to somebody else. It's almost like 1 in the morning, so fuck it, man. We'll or at least it is here in Texas, but nah. All right. Well, dude, what is the song he even plays? He plays like one song, I feel like, lately. I don't know if that's the thing, but yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Woovie. Good to see y'all. I appreciate everybody dropping by. Yeah, I've got a few more builds coming up here the next couple weeks. I'm looking forward to. I've actually got a few. I got some fun ones. Oh, okay. Well, sorry to see that. BA, dude, your shit is awesome. This thing is gorgeous. The fitment on it is amazing. Like, I guess whatever the helicoil issue, but like, dude, it feels good. It's got good heft for being a PC case. That weight is gorgeous. Like, here, I'm gonna go. We gotta go like one more time. Like, give it the, like, dude, look at that. Like, even like the split back, dude, the seam on that thing is seamless. Like, it is I did really just throw like whatever the hell caps I had sitting over here on it that I thought had compatibility, but it turns out I didn't have 2 3Us. But like, dude, those are some, like, I've not really messed with the the RGB stabs, but I kind of am into them. It's really a good design. Yeah. 2 3s are rare in general. Yeah, but I don't want to have to buy like 2 to, Yeah, they really like, dude. Like, I am not at all mad at that stab. Like, that one you can hear a little more, I think probably because of the gaps right here, but like, it feels so good. And there's no like sluggishness. Like, dude, that's a damn good feeling stab. So yeah, it's not a bad thing. All right, well, I think yep, Shiloh's gonna get us. All right, so good to see y'all. We'll catch up soon, BA, and yeah, everyone else, dude, have a great night. It's interesting. I could get on board with. I feel like if I had a 6U like HHKB double split, like, so 3 and 3, I would be super happy with that. Give me like an HHKB 61. Just split the spacebar. That could be pretty sick. So yeah, we'll see. All right, let me do my little raid message. How do you spell his name? Shiloh Cutis. Did I get it? All right. All right, y'all, we're going in. Adios, Gingy. Sorry you can't come with us, but man, I appreciate you riding along for my my build. And once again, BA, appreciate the hell out of you, dude. Catch you later, man.